Hello, everybody. How's it going? I hope everybody is doing well and having a good day. Today, I want to talk about believing in yourself because that's something I sometimes struggle with. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to talk about it, kind of give my perspective on things. Now, please don't use this video to learn. I'm in no way, shape, or form a personal trainer, motivator. I'm just really a dude that's like learning things and that's like trying to build something. And this video is more so just documentation of where I am at mentally when it comes to self confidence and believing in myself, right? But I'm sure a lot of you could probably relate to certain things I say. So I do appreciate you clicking on this video. Let's talk about it a little bit more. Believing in yourself, why it's important, and how do you get there, okay? I feel like believing in yourself is important, and like having self-confidence in general is important in a lot of things, right? For example, if you like cold approach a girl in public, you obviously want to project confidence, right? Otherwise, you might stumble upon your words and stutter, and then things might not go as smooth as you want them to. Or if you go to a job interview, you obviously want to seem confident, and you obviously want to present yourself in a way that is confident and direct. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like self-confidence is important in a lot of ways, right? But I want to talk about believing in yourself when it comes to like building something, right? For example, if you want to be an actor, right, and you're just getting into acting and you're doing all these self tapes, and people look at you a little weird for that because well, you want to be an actor and everyone else your age has a job and like a 9 to 5 or something. Or like if you want to be a musician, and you're a SoundCloud rapper, you're in this phase where you're not like famous, so people look at you a little weird and a little cringy because they're like, oh shoot, this dude is a SoundCloud rapper. Or if you're building social medias like myself, I'm currently building up my Instagram, currently working on a new TikTok page, working on my YouTube, and Mr. B said this one quote. It was like, you're crazy until you make it, then you're a genius. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to building something up, I feel like a lot of people, especially if it's not like something like traditional, not like a traditional business, something in like the arts or entertainment field, I feel like people are gonna look at you a little bit different because it's like not like an ordinary way to go about things. You know what I'm saying? But your goals and everything you want to do is considered crazy until you make it, and then it's like, oh shoot, like they really worked hard for this and that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously don't take it from me because like I said, I'm still in the process of building, right? I'm still a freaking nobody as of now. So you know what I'm saying? Like things eventually hopefully work out, and hopefully at some point we can have this similar conversation for when I already am like established, but at this point in time, I know for me it gets hard sometimes to believe in myself because although there's an overwhelming majority of people I'm surrounded by that absolutely have faith in me and believe in me and always instill this confidence in me, there's also people in my life that are dear to me that don't might entirely believe in me and entirely believe in what I do and might be like, well, how about you try something else? How about you go do this, and that instead of doing what you do right now? You know what I'm saying? And although it is like a minority of people, it still sometimes gets to me, and it makes me wonder, like, if the people that are so close to me and so dear to me say things like that, are they right? Is that really true? But then it also makes me really reflect on everything and just look back at the good as well, because you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that have reached out to me and were like, "Yo, I love your TikToks. Like they're super relatable and funny, and they made my day." Or the people that I had people reach out to me about these videos that I make, like the daily just talking in the car or wherever I am videos, and just being like, "Yo, like I really like this format. It's really raw and it's really just real and relatable." And the people around me are always like, "Yo, keep going. You're doing great. We love to see your videos on the feed. We can't wait for you to actually make it. We're surprised you're not even there yet." So there's a lot of good out there, but there's also that pinch of negativity. And it doesn't really matter to me if like people online say stuff like that and people online are like, yo, how about you do this and that instead. But when it's people that are close to you, I feel like we can all agree that it hits more. If you want to become a rapper and everyone around you believes in you, everybody, all of your friends, but who is like a close person, like your family, or like your, I don't know, like your parents are like, yo, like, yeah, you just like go do something else. It becomes a lot harder to believe in yourself because, in this example, if your parents are so, you know, sure on the fact that you're not going to make it, but everyone else around you is, you got to look at things a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, whatever you do, just focus on your goal. You know what I'm saying? And again, this applies to me more than you know. Um, but that's what I'm trying to do as well. You know what I'm saying? With my self confidence is like, I know where I want to be, and I know a goal that I have in mind. And why would I let someone else's opinion or outlook on what I do define my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know, if you're in school and you're doing social media, your friends might be like, well, what the frick is wrong with you, dude? You're posting these silly, goofy, cringy videos online, you know? But then next thing you know, you're up and you're a famous YouTuber, and then people are like, damn, bro, I used to go to school with you. I hope you remember that. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you record like a self-tape audition for a show in your room, and then your like sibling walks in and they're like, dude, this is so cringe, you're just freaking punching air. But next thing you know, you land a lead role in a movie, and then the movie becomes a hit. You know what I'm saying? And then what? You know? So at the end of the day, you can't let other people's words affect the way you look at things and the way you do things. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you should try your best to focus on the positive outlook and the positive. Actually, no, I take that back. You can't really focus on the positives too much, because then it affects the way you perceive the negatives. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you don't care about the positive feedback as much, you start caring less about the negative feedback as well. You know what I'm saying? So like because if you take positive feedback really close to heart, I feel like the negative feedback really starts to affect you. You know what I'm saying? Um, and like that's like one thing I do. I genuinely do appreciate the positive feedback. It reassures me, you know, and it's like, damn, I'm like doing the right thing. People are enjoying this, and that. But like, what was I gonna say? But I don't take it too close to heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool, thank you, I appreciate that. It's really nice, and you know, it motivates me to keep going. But then when the negative feedback happens, I'm like, okay, cool, thank you, appreciate that, and I just still keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even necessarily say focus on the positives, because then the negatives are gonna really ruin you if you're so focused on the positives. But appreciate the positive feedback you get, because 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna help you. No, I'm trying to think about how I want to say that. I guess use the positive reinforcement to motivate you to keep going despite the negative feedback that you might get. I guess that's what I'm kind of trying to get at. But yeah, just don't let other people dictate your life. Obviously within the moral context. Like if you're like doing heavy and your family's like, yo, you should get off of that, like that's gonna ruin your life, maybe listen to them. But when it comes to like, you know, obviously like building something and whatnot, if you have a dream, I personally as of now think you should go and pursue that dream and do whatever it takes to do it. You know what I'm saying? um that doesn't mean go quit your job and become completely irresponsible with your life. That means wake up a little early, stay up a little too late, but do whatever you gotta do to live a good quality life and still pursue your dream. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's like super hard if like, you know, your friends or your family, the people that are close to you and that you genuinely value, don't sometimes necessarily believe in you. It definitely makes things a lot harder, but you just gotta lock in and honestly just work through it. I think that's like the best way to go about it. Because at the end of the day, again, you're crazy until you make it, then you're a genius, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Sure, it might be embarrassing to do the thing you do at first. Sure, people might perceive it as cringy because you're not successful yet, you know? Sure, people will be like, oh, look at freaking, I don't know, Charlie opening his e-commerce business. Bro's drop shipping freaking nothing. Bro selling some stress toys and he has like 3 sales. But then next thing you know, you have a big e-commerce business, and then they're like, damn, Charlie really built that up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can't really let other people's opinions dictate your life. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in yourself and you put in the effort, you have a talent in something, and you're patient, I believe over time you'll see results. And hopefully I'm a testimony of that, because that's what I'm focusing on right now. I'm just really focusing on just creating content, doing the thing I want to do, and then the rest, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like, you know, I'm putting in the effort. I have a talent in editing, and I'm just being patient and I'm being creative with my content and I'm trying to do the thing, you know, it hopefully, like, time goes by down the line, I'll be able to fully confidently say that this conversation that I'm having with you right now, this real raw conversation about believing in yourself despite the outlook of certain individuals in your life, is correct and true, you know? Because again, it can get really hard sometimes when the close people say certain things, but I believe you got this, and I hope you believe you got this, because that's the most important part. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. That's what I want to talk about today. And yeah, I just want to let y'all know, man, believe in yourselves, lock in, do the thing you want to do. And I wish just success. I just wish success upon your lives. I wish, you know, nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? I hope whatever you guys put your mind to works out for you. And I hope whatever I put my mind to works out for me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we'll be good. I'm sure we'll be up and we'll be okay. So that's that. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. And again, please, please, please do not take this video as advice. I'm still in my 20s. I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about things and how I want to do things. And I'm still on this learning curve. I'm just bringing you guys along with me to learn and discover, you know, things that work and things that don't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, take what I say with a grain of salt. Obviously, I don't want to be too preachy and stuff because I understand I'm a freaking nobody, so I can't really give you advice on success without being successful myself. But that's just what I'm trying to instill in myself right now, what I'm working on, and you know, hopefully this motivates you guys to believe in yourself just a little bit more and working in your own life. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.